What makes superfoods like berries and dark chocolate so powerful? The answer: antioxidants. These tiny molecules are nature's defense force, protecting our cells from damage. Free radicals, unstable molecules from pollution, sunlight, and even our own metabolism, can harm our bodies if left unchecked. Antioxidants neutralize these free radicals, slowing aging and reducing disease risk. For centuries, people have relied on antioxidant-rich foods, even without knowing the science. Today, we can measure and understand their effects, confirming ancient wisdom. The real story is about balance-free radicals versus antioxidants, a battle happening inside us every day. By exploring antioxidants, we're rediscovering an ancient secret to health and longevity. This isn't just a trend. It's a return to what our ancestors knew all along. Let's dive into the world of antioxidants and unlock the secrets to a vibrant life. Imagine your body as a city. Cells are buildings, free radicals are vandals. Free radicals produced naturally and from our environment damage cells and speed up aging. Antioxidants act as the city's police, neutralizing these vandals and repairing damage. Without enough antioxidants, oxidative stress takes over, leading to diseases and visible aging. Science links oxidative stress to heart disease, cognitive decline, and cancer. Our bodies make some antioxidants, but not enough for today's world. That's why a diet rich in vitamin C, E, and plant compounds is crucial. These nutrients are our reinforcements, helping our bodies fight daily cellular battles. Supporting our antioxidant defenses isn't about a miracle cure, it's about daily choices. The right foods keep our internal city thriving for years to come. Antioxidant-rich diets aren't new. Ancient cultures thrived on them. Egyptians used garlic and honey, Chinese revered green tea and goji berries. These traditions were built on observation and experience, not random chance. Vibrant fruits and vegetables signaled health benefits long before science explained why. Today, we know compounds like curcumin in turmeric and catechins in tea are potent antioxidants. Modern research validates what our ancestors practiced for centuries. This blend of old wisdom and new science gives us a complete picture of health. By looking back, we see how traditional diets protected against disease and inflammation. Have we lost this wisdom in our modern rush for convenience? Understanding our past can guide us to a healthier, antioxidant-rich future. Picture ancient Mediterranean markets, colorful produce, fresh fish, and golden olive oil. Their diet was naturally rich in antioxidants: olives, red wine, leafy greens, and herbs. Olive oil provided oleocanthal, a powerful anti-inflammatory. Wine offered resveratrol for heart health. Every meal was a mix of colors and nutrients, each offering unique plant compounds. Herbs like rosemary and oregano weren't just for taste, they were concentrated antioxidants. The synergy of whole foods, healthy fats, and fiber supported robust health. It wasn't about one superfood, but the combination of many. This ancient way of eating built resilience and longevity. Today, science confirms the Mediterranean diet's benefits, echoing ancient practices. Rediscovering this colorful, antioxidant-rich diet is key to modern wellness. In ancient India, Ayurveda made food and spices the foundation of health. Turmeric's curcumin and ginger's gingerol were daily defenses against inflammation and disease. Spices weren't just for flavor, they were medicine chosen for their healing power. Amla, the Indian gooseberry, provided a vitamin C boost. Holy basil calmed stress and supported immunity. These ingredients were blended into tonics and pastes for daily vitality. Ayurveda tailored diets to individual needs, aiming for balance and prevention. The focus was on persistent wellness, not just fighting illness. Modern science now validates these ancient practices. Using antioxidant-rich spices and herbs daily is a proven way to combat oxidative stress. The kitchen was, and still is, the first pharmacy. In ancient China and Japan, harmony with nature shaped health traditions. Tea, especially green tea, became a daily ritual and health tonic. Green tea's catechins, like EGCG, are powerful antioxidants now studied for disease prevention. Goji berries and reishi mushrooms were prized for longevity and immune support. Meals featured a variety of vegetables, fermented foods, and medicinal herbs. Gentle cooking preserved nutrients and antioxidants. Traditional Chinese medicine focused on balance, not aggressive cures. Daily consumption of teas, berries, and herbs fortified the body against oxidative stress. These ancient practices are now backed by modern research. Nature's pharmacy, woven into daily life, remains a timeless key to health. In the ancient Americas, civilizations like the Maya, Aztec, and Inca thrived on diverse antioxidant-rich foods. They cultivated sacred grains like quinoa and amaranth, vibrant purple corn, and powerful seeds like chia. Beans, squash, fiery chili peppers, and cacao, the food of the gods, were central to their diets and culture. These foods fueled empires, sustained health, and offered remarkable resilience, forming the foundation of their enduring legacy. Africa, the cradle of humanity, is home to a rich tradition of antioxidant diversity. For generations, people have relied on wild fruits, leafy greens like moringa, and unique superfoods such as baobab and rooibos. These foods, central to traditional diets, are packed with antioxidants and nutrients. Africa's ancient foodways offer a powerful lesson in resilience, health, and sustainability. Imagine your body as a finely tuned engine. Every second, it turns food and oxygen into energy, but also creates byproducts called free radicals. When these unstable molecules build up, they cause oxidative stress, damaging our cells like a smoldering fire inside us. Antioxidants found in healthy foods act as our body's fire extinguishers, protecting us and supporting long-term health. Deep inside each cell, our DNA holds the instructions for life. Free radicals can attack this precious code, causing mutations that may lead to disease or aging. Antioxidants act as bodyguards, intercepting these threats before they damage our DNA. By eating colorful fruits and vegetables, we reinforce our cellular defenses and help protect our long-term health. Inflammation is our body's natural defense, helping us heal from injuries and infections. But when this response doesn't switch off, it becomes chronic, fueling diseases like heart disease and diabetes. Antioxidants from foods like berries and green tea can help break this cycle, protecting our health and quelling the internal fire. Our heart and brain are especially vulnerable to oxidative stress. Free radicals can damage LDL cholesterol, leading to clogged arteries and heart disease. Antioxidants from foods like berries, dark chocolate, and green tea help protect our heart and brain by neutralizing these free radicals. A diet rich in antioxidants supports healthy blood flow, memory, and mental clarity as we age. From ancient alchemists to modern scientists, we've searched for ways to slow aging. The free radical theory suggests that oxidative damage causes many signs of aging, like wrinkles and stiff joints. Antioxidants, found in colorful fruits and vegetables, help protect our cells from this damage. While they can't stop aging, they help us age better, supporting vitality, resilience, and a longer, healthier life. Our immune system is our body's personal army, a complex and dynamic network of cells and proteins that defends us against infection and disease. To function effectively, this army needs to be well-nourished and well-maintained. The cells of our immune system, such as T cells and phagocytes, are constantly on patrol, seeking out and destroying invaders like bacteria, viruses, and fungi. During this process of fighting off pathogens, these immune cells actually produce a large burst of free radicals as part of their weaponry. This is a powerful and effective way to kill germs, but it also creates a lot of friendly fire. This means that our immune cells themselves are highly exposed to oxidative stress. Without adequate protection, they can become damaged in the line of duty. This can weaken our overall immune response, making us more susceptible to catching colds, the flu, and other infections. A weakened immune system is also less effective at identifying and eliminating abnormal cells before they can become cancerous. Therefore, maintaining a strong antioxidant defense is absolutely essential for the health and readiness of our immune army. It ensures our soldiers are protected while they are fighting on our behalf. Key antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin E, and beta-carotene are famous for their immune-boosting properties. Vitamin C is particularly important. It is found in high concentrations in immune cells and is rapidly used up during an infection. It helps to stimulate the production and function of white blood cells, our primary defenders. Vitamin E helps to protect the fragile membranes of immune cells from damage, while beta-carotene, which the body converts to vitamin A, is crucial for maintaining the health of our skin and mucous membranes, our first line of physical defense against germs entering the body. Ultimately, antioxidants build our resilience. Resilience is our ability to bounce back from challenges, whether it's a physical illness, a stressful event, or just the daily grind of modern life. By supporting our immune system, protecting our cells from damage, and quelling chronic inflammation, antioxidants form the foundation of this resilience. They are not a quick fix, but a long-term investment in our body's natural armor. Consuming a diet consistently rich in these compounds is one of the most powerful things we can do to ensure our bodies are prepared to survive and thrive in a challenging world. Imagine your cells as peaceful communities, each molecule happy and balanced. But sometimes a thief, a free radical, appears, desperate to steal an electron. This sparks a chain reaction, causing chaos and damage, like dominoes falling. This process, called oxidation, is like an apple turning brown or metal rusting. Too many free radicals overwhelm our bodies. That's why we need antioxidants, our dietary heroes, to restore balance and protect our cells. When free radicals cause chaos in our cells, antioxidants step in as heroes. They freely give an electron, calming the chaos and protecting our health. Unlike other molecules, antioxidants stay stable after giving, never becoming thieves themselves. Eating antioxidant-rich foods sends in more heroes, keeping our bodies balanced and protected. Food isn't just fuel, it's our inner defense, one molecule at a time. So, where do we find these amazing antioxidant heroes? The answer is beautifully simple, in colorful plant foods. Nature has given us a very clear visual guide. The vibrant pigments that give fruits and vegetables their beautiful colors, their deep reds, bright oranges, rich purples, and dark greens, are often the antioxidants themselves. This is why you will often hear the advice to eat the rainbow. It's not just a catchy phrase, it's actually some of the most solid nutritional advice you can get. Each color represents a different family of plant compounds and a different team of antioxidant heroes, each with its own unique skills. Let's start with red. Think of juicy red tomatoes, watermelon, and pink grapefruit. Their color comes from a powerful antioxidant called lycopene. Lycopene is particularly good at quenching a specific type of free radical and has been heavily studied for its role in supporting prostate health and protecting the skin from sun damage. Then think of the deep red and purple of blueberries, blackberries, pomegranates, and red cabbage. This rich color comes from a group of antioxidants called anthocyanins. These are fantastic for brain health and for keeping our blood vessels healthy and flexible, contributing to a healthy heart. Next, let's look at the orange and yellow section of the rainbow. Carrots, sweet potatoes, pumpkins, and mangoes are all packed with beta-carotene and other carotenoids. Our bodies convert beta-carotene into vitamin A, which is essential for a healthy immune system, good vision, and healthy skin. Moving on to the greens, we have spinach, kale, broccoli, and avocados. These are full of antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are famous for concentrating in the retina of our eyes. They act like internal sunglasses, protecting our eyes from damage caused by blue light and oxidative stress. Finally, we even have white and brown foods that are packed with power. Garlic and onions, for example, get their pungent aroma from sulfur compounds like allicin, which have potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Mushrooms, especially varieties like shiitake and reishi, contain unique antioxidants that support the immune system. And we can't forget about dark chocolate and coffee. They are rich in flavonoid and polyphenol antioxidants that support heart and brain health. By making a conscious effort to put a variety of these colors on your plate every single day, you ensure your body gets a diverse army of antioxidants to protect you. Meet the antioxidant superstars: vitamin C, vitamin E, beta-carotene, and powerful plant compounds like flavonoids. Vitamin C shines in citrus and berries, while vitamin E protects our cells with nuts and seeds. Beta-carotene gives carrots and sweet potatoes their color and supports vision. Flavonoids found in tea, chocolate, and colorful produce offer strong antioxidant power. Eat the rainbow for maximum benefit. While what you eat is the most important factor in building your antioxidant army, it's not the only one. Your daily lifestyle choices can either support your body's defenses or weaken them. Think of it this way: you can hire the best security guards, antioxidants from food, but if you keep leaving the doors and windows of your house wide open, you're making their job much harder. Some lifestyle habits create an enormous flood of free radicals, overwhelming your antioxidant reserves no matter how well you eat. The goal is to reduce the burden of oxidative stress from all sources. One of the biggest sources of free radicals is chronic stress. When you are constantly stressed, your body produces stress hormones like cortisol, and this process generates a lot of free radicals. Finding ways to manage stress is a powerful antioxidant strategy. This could be through mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, or engaging in a hobby you love. Gentle exercise like walking or yoga is also fantastic. It can lower stress levels and actually boost your body's own production of antioxidants. It's a win-win for your cellular defense system. Getting enough quality sleep is another non-negotiable for managing oxidative stress. While you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. It's when your brain clears out metabolic waste products that have built up during the day, and your cells work on repairing damage. When you consistently skimp on sleep, you rob your body of this critical repair time. This leads to a buildup of oxidative damage and inflammation. Aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night is one of the best things you can do to allow your antioxidant systems to catch up and recharge for the next day. Finally, it's crucial to minimize your exposure to environmental toxins. This means avoiding cigarette smoke, both firsthand and secondhand, as it's a massive source of free radicals. It also means being mindful of air pollution when you can, and using natural cleaning and personal care products to reduce your chemical load. Protecting your skin from excessive sun exposure by using sunscreen is also key. By combining a colorful, antioxidant-rich diet with a lifestyle that reduces stress, prioritizes sleep, and minimizes toxin exposure, you create a powerful, holistic strategy to protect your body and promote a long, healthy, and vibrant life. For most of human history, we ate whole foods, plants, grains, fruits, and animals directly from nature. But the Industrial Revolution brought a dramatic shift. Food began to be processed in factories, stripped of nutrients, and filled with additives for convenience. Today, supermarkets overflow with ultra-processed foods, energy-dense but nutrient-poor, leaving our bodies overfed, yet undernourished and vulnerable to modern health problems. Modern life is fast-paced and demanding. Convenience foods promise to save us time, but they come at a cost. We rely on processed meals and snacks, losing touch with real, nourishing food. Our cells still need a spectrum of nutrients, but convenience foods often lack them. Over time, this slow starvation erodes our health, leaving us vulnerable to disease. Think for a moment about the color of a typical modern Western diet. If you picture a plate of fast food, a burger, fries, and a sugary soda, or a common convenience meal like pasta with a simple sauce or a frozen pizza, one color predominates: beige. We have moved from the vibrant rainbow diet of our ancestors to a diet that is overwhelmingly composed of refined grains, processed meats, and starchy potatoes. This shift in color is a direct visual representation of the catastrophic loss of nutritional diversity in our food supply. We are eating from a much smaller and less colorful palette of ingredients than ever before. This loss of diversity is a recent phenomenon. For most of human history, people ate dozens, if not hundreds, of different plant species throughout the year, depending on the season and location. Each of these plants provided a unique profile of vitamins, minerals, and crucially, different families of antioxidants. The quercetin from apples, the lycopene from tomatoes, and the lutein from spinach all have slightly different roles in the body. This diversity ensured a comprehensive defense system. Today, the global food system is dominated by just a handful of staple crops, primarily wheat, corn, and rice, which are often consumed in their highly refined beige forms. The industrialization of agriculture has further accelerated this decline in diversity. To maximize yield and efficiency, modern farming often focuses on a small number of high-producing crop varieties. These are selected for their size, growth rate, and resistance to pests, not necessarily for their nutritional content. Research has shown that some modern varieties of fruits and vegetables contain significantly lower levels of vitamins and minerals than their heirloom counterparts from 50 years ago. Our soil has become depleted, and our focus has shifted from quality to quantity, further fading the nutritional rainbow available to us. This monotonous beige diet starves our bodies of the complex symphony of protective compounds they evolved to expect. We are not just missing one or two antioxidants, we are missing the synergistic effect that comes from consuming a wide variety of them together. Different antioxidants work as a team, regenerating each other and performing different tasks in different parts of the cell. By limiting our diet to a narrow range of processed foods, we are providing our bodies with a weak and incomplete defense force, leaving us exposed to the full spectrum of damage from oxidative stress and inflammation. One of the most significant consequences of this modern dietary decline is, honestly, the dramatic rise in chronic low-grade inflammation. As we've learned, oxidative stress and inflammation are locked in a vicious cycle. The modern diet, which is low in protective antioxidants and, unfortunately, high in pro-inflammatory ingredients like refined sugar, omega-6 fatty acids from vegetable oils, and trans fats, is just the perfect fuel for this internal fire. It constantly pours gasoline on the smoldering embers of inflammation, preventing our bodies from ever truly extinguishing the flames. This has created a public health crisis that is, well, silent, invisible, and incredibly dangerous. This state of chronic inflammation is now recognized by many scientists as the common denominator underlying most of the major diseases of the 21st century. It is a key driver of atherosclerosis, the process that hardens our arteries and leads to heart attacks and strokes. It contributes to insulin resistance, which is the precursor to type 2 diabetes. It is heavily implicated in the development of certain cancers and is a major factor in the neurodegenerative diseases that affect our brains, such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. This isn't about a single germ or virus, it's about a systemic dysfunction fueled by our modern lifestyle. The scale of this problem is, honestly, unprecedented. Before the 20th century, these chronic inflammatory diseases were relatively rare. Today, they are the leading causes of death and disability across the developed world. This rapid increase cannot be explained by genetics alone. Our genes just do not change that quickly. The change must be environmental, and the most profound environmental change we have experienced is the transformation of our food supply. We have created an environment that promotes inflammation, and our bodies are responding exactly as we might expect, with a tidal wave of chronic disease. The lack of antioxidants in our diet is a critical piece of this puzzle. Without a sufficient army of these fire-quenching compounds, we have no way to break the vicious cycle of oxidative stress and inflammation. We are left defenseless against the constant internal damage. The vibrant plant foods that our ancestors ate were their daily anti-inflammatory medicine. By removing them from our diet and replacing them with processed, pro-inflammatory products, we have disarmed our bodies and allowed the internal fire to burn out of control, with devastating consequences for our collective health and well-being. Beyond the rise of general inflammatory diseases, we are also witnessing a startling increase in a specific type of immune dysfunction, autoimmune conditions. In these diseases, the immune system, which is designed to protect us from foreign invaders, becomes confused. It mistakenly identifies the body's own healthy cells and tissues as threats and launches a sustained attack against them. Conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, where the immune system attacks the joints, multiple sclerosis, where it attacks the nervous system, and type 1 diabetes, where it attacks the pancreas, are all becoming alarmingly more common. This rise in autoimmunity points to an immune system that is fundamentally dysregulated. It is overreactive, poorly controlled, and on a constant state of high alert. Many factors are thought to contribute to this, including changes in our gut microbiome and environmental exposures. However, the role of our modern diet, and specifically the lack of antioxidants, is a crucial element. Oxidative stress is known to be a trigger that can confuse the immune system. When our own proteins become damaged by free radicals, they can look foreign to our immune cells, potentially initiating an autoimmune attack. A diet lacking in antioxidants fails to provide the necessary checks and balances for our immune system. Antioxidants not only protect our cells from the initial damage that can trigger autoimmunity, but they also have a direct regulatory effect on immune function. Compounds like flavonoids and carotenoids can help to calm an overactive immune response, promoting a state of tolerance where the immune system learns to leave the body's own tissues alone. When our diet is beige and processed, we lose this crucial calming influence, allowing the immune system to remain in a state of hyperreactivity, ready to attack at the slightest provocation. This autoimmune epidemic is a tragic consequence of our departure from an ancestral way of eating. Our immune system evolved over millennia in an environment rich in whole foods and the diverse array of plant compounds they contain. These compounds acted as teachers and modulators for our immune cells. By adopting a modern, nutrient-poor diet, we have deprived our immune system of the very information it needs to function properly. The result is a system that is confused, overstimulated, and prone to making devastating mistakes, turning its powerful weapons against the very body it is supposed to protect. Our modern diet may seem bleak, but the story doesn't end here. Science now confirms what our ancestors knew. Real, colorful foods are essential for health. The solution is simple: return to real food and reclaim our nutritional legacy. Choose fresh produce over packaged goods, swap snacks for fruit, add something green to your plate. Every colorful meal is a step toward health and a brighter future. Across continents and centuries, our ancestors intuitively built their diets on diverse, colorful plant foods, long before science explained why. Their food was their medicine, a legacy passed down through generations. Today, science validates this wisdom, revealing how antioxidants protect our cells and health. By uniting ancient intuition with modern knowledge, we can make choices that honor our biology and build a healthier future. The real power lies in applying this knowledge to our everyday lives. The greatest power you have to protect your health is on the end of your fork. Embrace eating the rainbow. Fill your meals with a variety of colorful plant foods. Small, consistent choices, like adding greens to a sandwich, add up over time. Use herbs and spices generously. They're flavorful and packed with antioxidants. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Every colorful meal is a victory for your health. Choosing antioxidant-rich, whole foods isn't just a personal act. It inspires families, supports local farmers, and helps restore our environment. As more of us demand fresh, diverse produce, we create a ripple effect, nourishing our bodies, building community resilience, and easing the burden on healthcare. The secret to better health is simple. It's in the produce aisle, accessible to all, and it starts with us. We have come to the end of our exploration, but your personal journey is just beginning. We have seen how ancient cultures instinctively protected themselves with the bounty of the earth. We have delved into the elegant science that explains how these foods shield us at a cellular level, and we have confronted the stark reality of our modern diet and its consequences. The path forward is clear. It is a path that leads us back to the wisdom of our ancestors, guided by the clarity of modern science. It is a path back to real food, vibrant color, and profound, lasting health. The choice to walk this path is yours to make, starting today. It begins with your very next meal. Look at your plate and ask a simple question. Where is the color? This single question can become your compass, guiding you towards better choices. It is a simple daily practice that can fundamentally change your health over time. Do not be intimidated by the idea of a radical overhaul. Instead, focus on making one small positive change. Add one more vegetable. Try one new fruit. Brew 1 cup of green tea. Every step, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction, a step towards a more vibrant you. Remember that this journey is not about deprivation. It is about abundance. It is about discovering the incredible variety and deliciousness of the natural world. It is about experiencing the increased energy, mental clarity, and overall sense of well-being that comes from properly nourishing your body. You are not just fighting disease. You are actively cultivating vitality. You are providing your body with the tools it needs not just to survive, but to thrive. This is one of the most profound acts of self-care you can undertake, an investment that will pay dividends for the rest of your life. So, I encourage you to take this knowledge and run with it. Be curious. Be creative in the kitchen. Explore the colors, flavors, and textures that nature has to offer. Rediscover the simple joy of eating real food. You hold the power to quench the internal fire of inflammation, to protect your precious cells, and to build a body that is resilient and full of life. The ancient secrets to modern health are no longer secret. They are here for you to embrace. Your journey to a healthier, more vibrant life starts right now. If you found this video helpful, please support our channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing it with friends and family. Let us know your thoughts or your own journey in the comments below. Your support helps us continue to share valuable health insights with more people. Thank you for being part of this vibrant community.